Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro, what is going on with Jimmy Butler? All right, real talk. I don't know what it is about Miami, bro. Hey, shout out to Miami, man. Miami is a lit city. It can make you or break you, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I am from Florida. I done been to Miami several times. That city can make you or break you. You can go down there, you can turn up, you can become a big time, baller hooper or whatever you doing, you know. But you can also go down there and just start flipping on the other side, losing your cool, being insubordinate, getting caught up in that lifestyle, man, that fast lifestyle. I don't know what it is, man. What is wrong with Jimmy Butler, bro? People don't, I don't know, man. It's not easy to get to places like that. It's not easy to become one of the biggest superstars in the NBA. Jimmy Butler is a big name. You say Jimmy Butler name, appearances in the finals, played against the Lakers. Bro, Jimmy Butler is just not no regular average person. What's going on with him? I don't know, man. Listen, I put this video up, Chuck them. Apparently they was talking about, but I seen it said Jimmy Butler is going outside. I said, hold up, man. I need to look at this and see what's going on. And I wanted to look at it with y'all. So we're going to look at this here and see what they talking about, bro. And we can go from there, man. Let's like up. Like the video. Let's go.
They don't want to pay him because he's older and decline.
And human nature is kicking. Y'all don't want me. I don't want to be here.
Okay. I just say that he should show up. He could ask for more. Listen, you show up and you show up for your teammates.
I will compete. That's one thing that I will say. So you won't say that I'm out there.
Yeah, green hand in his head. See what? That's that. Look at that. I'm telling you, bro. And by all means, have your way, do whatever you want, man. But green braids in your head, Jimmy Butler. Come on, man. What a Jimmy Butler they used to have a little rugged fro. The rugged fro Jimmy Butler with the spikes and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the little nappy head Jimmy Butler, man. Every now and then throw a couple cornrows in there. But man, I don't know.
Not playing hard.
6-minute mark of the first quarter. Hero finds Butler. Oh, he missed the layup. Got it back. Missed again and again. Portland. They want a franchise record 28 games. Shot clock duress. Butler a one-legged three.
Yeah, just been stinking up the joint.
You stink.
You can get mad at the Miami Heat organization, but the fans of Miami and those guys in that locker room, they ain't got nothing to do with you wanting a contract extension.
When it comes to the phrase,
Chuck ain't going. Hey, he no holds barred with it. He gonna tell you like how it is, exactly how it is. No sugarcoating it either. He might joke around every now and then, but man, he speak his mind.
going out sad, nobody's going out sadder than Jimmy Butler. As Butler a couple of years ago, he's
28 points,
an
man.
old school player doing anything to win, a real grit and grind guy, a real old school type player. Now, fast forward to 2025, Jimmy Butler is anything but. As the past 2.5 months, this guy has pulled a tantrum on and off the court and cried and complained.
Jimmy Butler says joy is lost with the Heat. Can he get it back in Miami? Probably not. I don't know, man. I'm just appalled, bro, because I thought, man, Jimmy Butler, man, you had a tough time in, Philadelphia. Man, you supposed to went down there and took over, and the team was not bad. Don't act like the team was bad, man. They was down there with Tyler Hero. They had, Duncan Robinson and Sheen, they were doing all right, bro. I really, they had players, bro. I'm not a big Miami Heat fan. I'm a Lakers fan, though. But, I pay attention to some Florida teams, bro. I be wishing good on them, too. But come on, man. Because when they do good, Florida look good. I'm all around Florida, person, and I like Florida teams, bro. So.
The media at nearly every turn.
I want to see me get my joy back from playing basketball.
Can
no
you get
sympathy.
your joy back here on the court?
Probably not.
And in regards to the Jimmy versus Pat
No
saga,
sympathy.
kind of the flashpoint of all this was Pat Riley telling Jimmy in last year's playoffs to shut his mouth, stop trolling the Celtics if he wasn't playing it healthy in that series.
If you're not on the court playing against Boston or on the court playing against the New York Knicks, you should keep your mouth shut.
All right. Hold up. Now, see, some people might take that as like disrespect, though. Like you telling that's like that time where Old girl was telling LeBron, hey, man, shut up and dribble. Man, you can't be telling no grown man to shut up and just play some basketball. No, you can't be doing that, bro. I'm not with that, man. It's ways to do things, and it's ways, especially when you talking man-to-man talk, man. I'm a grown man just like you. I bleed just like you. You can't be telling me just to shut up and hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
So those comments right there, to me personally, they seem pretty mild-mannered, actually reasonable. If you're not playing not healthy, why are you trolling, talking trash, and just being a nuisance and a distraction? If you're not playing, quite simply, shut your mouth.
Jimmy
Now,
Butler is a troll, though.
Jimmy versus Pat Riley saga, of course, revolves around the contract extension.
What that one picture where he had like the little bob? You had 2K players running around with that nonsense, man.
Which Pat Riley this summer didn't give Jimmy. Now, what Pat did give Jimmy was kind of some guidelines, some criteria.
Make sure y'all like the video, man. Hit the like button for you, boy.
And the guidelines, pretty simple and straightforward. Be healthy, be available. Don't be passive, low managed, and just be an all-star and all-NBA player. Just be Jimmy Butler of old.
Seems reasonable.
Those quote-unquote demands, requirements aren't that outlandish or unreasonable for a guy who wants $50 million and a big-time extension. And looking at Butler's play on the court to start this season, I mean, he couldn't come out playing worse and performing at a lower level. As the first 8 games of the season, Butler, 16.1 points per game, 4.9 dimes.
We're gonna hit that sports track too. When we done, we're gonna pull up his contract, see what he got going on, man. So we got the contract right here. Let's take a look, man. Let me zoom in so y'all can get y'all, you know, some of y'all blind like me. I'm not blind, but man, I can't see far. But let's take a look at this here. All right. Wow. Holy mama. 146 for 3 years. Sheesh. All right. So Bernie Lee Basketball Services is your agent. Yep, I remember. Drafted first round overall. I think, yeah, Bulls, right? Yep. Yeah, drafted with the Bulls. 35 years old, man. Yeah. His birthday is September 14th, so he will be 36 by the end of this year. And let me see, I got a couple transactions over here. Suspended indefinitely by Miami for conduct detrimental to the team. That's crazy. He was suspended 2 games by Miami for continued pattern of disregard of team rules and subordinate conduct. I said that earlier. And conduct detrimental to the team. Forfeits $673,085. Boy, I tell you. Just out there playing around with the chicken. Like playing with the chicken, Jimmy Butler. Jeez, man, get out your feelings, bro. Get your paper, man. You would have got that, bro. Yo, look, you got a player contract. I don't know. I think you're going to end up leaving the team, but man, you had a whole player contract and everything next year, man. Your cap hit, you got the, oh man, and ain't no taxes in Florida. I don't know if y'all know that. We don't tax here in Florida, bro. We do not tax in Florida, man. Yeah, it just all January he just been stinking up the joint. He got suspended them 7 games, suspended another 2 games, and then he just indefinitely, all right, we gonna suspend you, man. You just and that was today. At the time of this video, the day is the 27th, he just got suspended indefinitely. Jimmy Butler, bro. Come on, man. You can't be messing up the chicken like that, bro. Get out your feelings, bro. Get out your feelings, brother. Tell him, matter of fact, hey, stand on business. If you really feel how you feel, you got enough, man. Stand on business, man. Let them know what you really want, man. But I'm just saying, looking at this contract here, yeah. And you was out there getting the chicken in Philadelphia, and you got the bag in the Bulls, bro, on your rookie contract. Your rookie, you didn't get the bag. That was 4 years, $5 million. I can understand that. That's a real rookie contract right there. But after that, man, they gave you it gave you some millions, man. They gave you some commas. They gave you some figures. But I think you're straight. You definitely good. Career earnings, $312,047,868. And by all means, Lee's Basketball Services get a cut of that. You got the family, everybody. You might well slice that up like a pizza, bro. And I hope you made some good investments, man. All right. And that goes to show right there, man. Money don't make you happy, bro. At the end of the day, you know, respect and good energy and good vibes is all that really matters, man. You got to have, you know, a good supporting, you know, team around you. And if you don't have that, bro, you can just spiral out of control. You can spiral out of control and become something like this right here. A great player that don't have no motivation for the game over there in Miami. Just want to leave, want out. But where he gonna go? Where he gonna go?
4.4 boards on 48% shooting with a plus minus of negative 4.3. Now, those numbers right there, that production, I mean, it's decent above average, you know, a mid-tier starter above average player. But ask yourself the hard question, do those numbers, that production, justify a player complaining, crying, and throwing a tantrum
2.35 million. Somebody, people ain't gonna never see that a day in their life, and you missing that and just not hooping, playing basketball.
Butler's overall production, also one of the requirements and guidelines to eventually get in the extension, was remaining healthy and available and on the court for his teammates. And of course, Butler pushing 36.
Martin nice too.
Even early November, was hurt, banged up, and not available for his team on the court.
His ankle.
As November 8th versus the Nuggets.
It's the weave, bro. It's the weave in the head.
That game would leave early.
No, I'm just trolling.
The next 4 games. December 2nd, after he lost the Toronto Raptors in a back-to-back versus Boston, he would not play that game. He'd low manage after a tweaked knee. Then December 24th.
Let me pause real quick. I know they're going through his injuries or whatever, but that load management, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I'm not. I mean, you get paid to do that, bro. You just hooping night after night and whatever. I mean, by all means, reduce your minutes, but it's somebody who showed up at that game to watch you play, bro. Little kid that saved his money up or whatever, you know, like just to get, you know, a seat at the very top just to see if they can get a glimpse of you play and you don't even show up.
First in Miami.
It is what it is, though.
An ankle problem, left with an illness, will miss the next 5 games. I mean, that right there kind of is Jimmy. Subpar average
what is this?
With these little injuries, missing time here, missing time.
Yo, Jimmy Butler, yeah, get out of Miami, bro. Miami, I ain't see you do none of this in Philadelphia. You know, everywhere you was, you know, I ain't see you do none of this, man. What?
There. At this point, Butler, just not reliable, healthy enough to be that guy on a team that's competing for championships.
Jimmy Butler, man, tighten up, bro.
Top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference.
Leave the football before the football leaves you.
You love your hair.
The football's left them.
For fans who defend Butler at this point, I mean, what leg are you standing on? The only card the pro Jimmy crowd can play.
I asked my mans. I gotta see what's going on. What he think about Jimmy Butler, man? Just not
in the summer.
Just not running it up.
Even a few days ago, talking about Jimmy not getting his paychecks on time.
Jimmy and them were informed of a an accounting error.
Oh boy.
And it took the team about 10 days for him to, you know, get his payment.
Oh, boo-hoo.
McCollum, Lillard, and Bronson jerseys in the back, man.
A guy like Chris Haynes right there, probably the least subtle agent whisperer in the entire NBA. As very clearly Chris Haynes is being fed talking points by Butler's agent day by day. And what they're trying to do at this point is win the PR battle, win the narrative, and get the fans on Butler's side.
And that's hard to do, man. Some people are diehard Miami Heat fans. You're not going. One thing about that, when you turn on the team, it's bye-bye. They don't care about you. You can go. Kind of like when, you know, Ezekiel Elliott went towards, you know, the Cowboys or whatever, man. Hey, it's bye-bye. Cowboys fans were like, hey, man, Zeke, you can get up out of here with all that. You come here to run the ball, not run the show. I'm telling you, man. Jimmy got to tighten up.
But it's kind of hard to do that when Butler himself has wronged the fans, wronged the team at every single turn. And I think if your biggest grievance, the most outrageous thing that's been done to you, is that one paycheck was late in 3 years, you've been done pretty good. You've been treated pretty well.
At one point, they used to,
like
you know, accuse, you know, they used to say that him and, you know, Anthony Edwards was Michael Jordan's sons. You know, they did have a little whole face pack going on at one point. But then Jimmy, like I said, I don't know, man. He started switching it up, getting bobs and pigtails, and I don't know, bro. What's wrong with this man?
And put yourself in Jimmy's shoes for 1 second. If
I
you
can't.
wanted your money, want to be paid
put no pigtails
right,
in my
or
head.
even done wrong, what would you do on the court at your job to validate your point? Would you start sulking, playing lethargic, tanking on the court, or would you ball out, play fantastic, and give Pat Riley the middle finger and say, "Pay me now"?
Well, the thing is, I'm just gonna speak towards that. I was in that situation. I'm not gonna sabotage, bro. I'm not gonna jeopardize, cause teams and other jobs or whatever you want to call it, they look at how you reacted to situations like this, and they think like, do I really want to take on, that burden, or what if we put some kind of rules or SOP, procedures in place to where he don't agree with, and he start getting crazy like this here. We don't want this in the company, man. I think he just need to get himself together and stay composed and ball out and show people that he still got the skills. And maybe he probably would have gotten traded. Ask for a trade. Just like, hey, I'm not happy, but still ball out, bro. That's what you do.
If it was me, I did the latter. But for Jimmy, he done the exact opposite. As since that suspension versus the Nuggets,
he won out of there.
18 points, lost by 20 at home. The next
Easily
game
18
Spurs,
points. Why you
he
did? No,
win,
you can't do that.
but Jimmy
And that's
himself
against Denver too.
had 8 points.
Tighten up.
And then his last game,
Playing on Jokic's top.
Blazers managed 13.
Butler drives in all the way. Butler gets stripped, take advantage when Bam is roamed and tried to help off him. He's being
That's not even his game, bro. Yeah, I think he's doing that on purpose.
Get traded, get paid.
Really not his game.
Playing like absolute dog
Missing
water
layup,
is
corner
not
three
the best strategy.
layups.
And looking at Butler in January, amid suspensions, injuries, and this dude's overall playing production is of someone who's totally given up. As Butler in January, 11.4 points.
I think he's tanking on purpose at this point.
3.2 boards, and a negative 5.8 in the plus minus. What Jimmy could have done instead of quitting and giving up is balling out, playing fantastic, and proving Pat Riley wrong in the process.
Yeah, Tyler Hero 20 points, carrying the load. You got Jimmy Butler just upset. Angry. I'm gonna skip through this a little bit, man, because he's just repeating the same thing over and over. Yeah, we know Jimmy Butler's thinking up the joint, but
not much. And if you do extend this guy's contract, give him his big payday,
7 games
in 2 years' time, even a year's time, he'll be one of the worst contracts in the NBA, up there with Paul George. Now, one last thing I do want to touch on is Shaquille O'Neal's defense of his actions and antics in South Beach. As Shaq is one of the media figures actually defending Butler and being pro Jimmy.
And I'm gonna tell you what. Hold up, before Shaq say anything, I'm gonna tell you. I know Shaq done been on multiple teams. He understands situations, and Shaq look at things from a player's perspective versus a person looking at the situation from a fan's perspective. So Shaq know the ins and outs. Shaq can be a big time agent. Probably already own a couple of agent companies, or got a whole roster of agents that work for him. Low key, man. Shaq a big time businessman, man. You never know what Shaq got his hand in. I think he got his hand in everything. But back to the whole thing with Jimmy Butler. Shaq look at it from a player's perspective. So what he about to say right now, I'm probably pretty sure that is valid. I'm not going to even knock it. Let's hear it.
I just think in this situation, it's more about human nature. I know exactly how Jimmy feels. I've been in this situation many times. All that I've done for you, and you don't want to give me what I want. So human nature kicks in.
Well, I gave you what you want because you signed a deal that goes on to next year.
But hold on. I want an extension, and Charles going to say you don't pay.
You want more.
That's not said. So all I've done for you guys, you don't want to give me extension. So now human nature kicks in. You don't want me, I don't want you. So I don't like.
You still have to be professional.
But I don't like it.
I agree with Kenny. I agree with Shaq, but I also got to agree with Kenny too. You still got to be professional, and that's why I was telling you guys that I would just still ball out. I probably wouldn't, sign. I go somewhere else because if you're not giving me no extension, that means I'm not gonna be here long. But I still want to, play. But I think what Jimmy Butler got to be in his 30. He got to be 30 something. Like I said, we're gonna look at all that, but at this point, man, you still got to be professional. because you still got to carry on and go, and it's your career. And then you got afterlife after the NBA, bro. You don't want people bringing this situation up, man. It dings a hit on your resume, you know, especially if somebody was a fan of the team and, you know, you're trying to do things for the organization or whatever. It dings you, bro. So you got to be professional, man. You got to remain, you know, you got to stay composed and remain professional. I'm going to back it up a little bit and let Shaq continue what he was saying, man.
You guys, you don't want to give me extension. So now human nature kicks in. You don't want
human
me,
nature kicks in.
I don't want you. So I don't like
you still have to be professional.
But I don't like it's his fault and he's unprofessional. He's doing that.
So stopping Shaq right there is overall points. I mean, they're his opinion, his take. That's fine. But I think the bigger story in all this is that Shaq, he's the guy defending Butler when he in his own career was in a similar spot in 2008. As opposed to being traded from Miami, went to Phoenix, Cleveland, and then Boston. And
Boston
Shaq,
Celtics,
Cleveland had one of the worst contracts in the NBA, if not the worst. As in 2010, he was one of 5 players making 20+ mil. The others being Kobe, Jermaine O'Neal, T-Mac, Tim Duncan, and then Shaq. Late 2000s Shaq.
Even then, and that's low balling it too. That's before the whole lockout and everything that they did and all that. You know, Shaq would be worth some serious bread these days, bro. Shaq are easy like 350 mil. Easy 350 mil.
I mean, he's in a very similar spot to Butler right now in the 2020s. And Riley, just like with Shaquille O'Neal, he cut bait at the exact right time. As of course, Shaq, 2 years after being in Miami, was one of the worst contracts in the NBA. The biggest mistake Pat Riley could have made and could make is paying Jimmy Butler. And for teams like Memphis and Phoenix, the worst mistake they can make is also paying Butler. So that right there is the end of the video, and I'll say one last thing. If you're a successful GM, you've won championships, you had a run with a player, run with a team, and it's coming to an end, the worst thing you can do is extend that player and give them a big time payday when they're 35.
I figured he was 35. I figured he was 35 years old. But, you know, yeah. 35, man, listen. They start thinking, it's not too many LeBron James. It's, you know, 35 years old, I don't know. I know what he want. He want to secure his future. You know, he just want to lock in and say, all right, hey, man, I'm 35 years old. I still got it. I'm going to have it for a while. Believe in me. But the team like, nah, you 35 years old, man. I don't think I can give you no extension for another 4 years or whatever for, you know, 25 to 60, maybe 75 million, which you really want. I can't give you that, Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry. And he, man, forget it then. I ain't playing. I'm going to leave and I don't want to play. That just messed with his mentality because the midlife crisis of his career kicking in. 35 years old, bro. 35 years old. Anyway, man. Hey, Jimmy Butler, we gonna put you in our prayers, brother. We want you to do good, man. We hope you succeed in this situation. We hope you get out of it. We hope you get what you're asking for. It's nothing wrong with giving it to you. I would just off the strength as a billionaire NBA player, you know, just a GM owner or whatever. Hey, here you go, man. Not all of it, but majority of something that will make you feel like you're worth it. And I want a championship. You got to negotiate your terms, man. But you came close. And like I say, man, Miami just kind of probably messed up your attitude. You know, Miami can do things to you, man, to make you really get out of your body. So other than that, man, let me know what y'all think, man. Jimmy Butler, salute to him. I'm going to end up giving y'all an email, you know, if y'all want to send me some videos, anything like that. I'll make one probably next video or next couple videos. Just you can drop something down in the comments. I'll review it. Like this video. Hey, show some love, man. It's free. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, and we are out.